Nana.
I'm just saying I used to watch her constantly, all the time. I watched her day and night. I used to watch you, Andrew, and you used to gift her. But now, for the last 3-4 months, I've been able to watch her. She's just vile.
Mm-hmm.
The hate she's got for people is unreal.
Yeah,
and she thinks she's so up there with these celebrities. Honestly, I can't watch her.
She's negative. She's always negative. Like every time she comes online now, it's just negativity, you know? Like she's always miserable. She's always not anymore even. She just right now she's just vile. Every time she goes live, she just really not a nice person at all.
She brings nothing to the table, does she really?
I think she got worse. She's getting worse and worse every day.
I don't watch her, to be honest. I might watch her sometimes, or I'll see it on the FYP, but I don't watch her in her live.
Yeah, same with me. Hi, Corey.
Hi there. I just wanted to say I follow both Evil Queen and Chelsea. I like them for completely separate reasons.
Got the music in the background. You can drop her.
I did watch CLA's chat today, and what actually happened was she was completely bombarded. I don't know how many times with these flags, and in the end, she just got fed up of it. So, I mean, I don't take sides. If someone's a nice person, then I'll go with that. The reason I like Evil Queen is because she's intelligent. She has good debates and good arguments, and you can't help but like her. But I also like CLA, and I also think that CLA as a child was put from foster home to foster home to foster home. She's got no real family as such, and
many people do.
Excuse, how many people are like this? There is no excuse. I'm sorry.
There is no excuse.
I'm not excusing it. Yeah. I'm explaining that this is possibly why she, she's not very good.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it, mate. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, I was watching her for quite a while, and I subbed to her. But then she used to talk about a DMV and all that, and I did feel sorry for her. I used to think, oh my God, like she's been through. But then she'd go on with people like Boss Kelly and people that have done wrong. And she knew, and every one of her chat was saying to her, don't go on with him, drop him, drop him. And she still carried on. She said, you aren't going to tell me nothing. But the point of the matter is, you're going on with wrong ends. So no wonder nobody wants to know you, because you're just wrong altogether.
Exactly.
No morals whatsoever, that woman.
No morals at all. And the fact that she's been bombarded with flags is people retaliating against her for what she said. And very good. That's what's supposed to happen. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of LGBTQ community pays her, spending money on her.
And how can she even treat them like that? Animal lover, with all due respect, she did say, these are not her words, but what she said was, essentially what she was saying is that she doesn't know what it feels like to be gay. She doesn't know what it feels like to need or want to be in another body, and that she is heterosexual. But for some strange reason, I mean, my best friend's gay. But for some strange reason, she was just getting all this hate and all these flags.
Because she's judgmental.
Corey, can I jump in? The reason why she's getting the hate, all the flags in her chat, did you see the videos from yesterday?
I was just going to mention that, yeah.
No, I didn't actually.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, well, go and find the videos from yesterday. That's the reason why she's getting bombarded with the flags.
Just give me a gist of what happened yesterday. I wasn't on.
Well, basically, it was a hate crime. Crime against gay people.
Andrew, do you want to play the video? Do you have it?
Yeah, if you
Was
just
she
give me a
drunk?
second, I just want to.
It doesn't matter if she was drunk.
She
It's
wasn't
the hate
drunk.
crime.
No, she
You know
She is
what,
going
Corey?
down for
Bye,
this.
bye. We know what kind of person Corey is.
I just want to address the thing that I was saying earlier about Cockapoo and Miss J. How Cockapoo said in the comments she never said that. So thanks, Karen, for sending me that.
But the result that they want,
Hold on, please.
they achieve
Just
it.
so she can't go in the comments and say I'm lying. So here you
Give
go.
a shit about, even though they've treated.
Yeah, I've heard you say that. Yeah, I've heard you say it. But then, do you know what? You've answered it for everybody because that's what everyone
Just sorry,
does,
it's a little
even
bit
in
on
our
the longer
comments.
side,
That's
but
why you're seeing
she said I was lying about.
Yeah, so should we give everybody a hard time for it, though?
Hold on.
Listen, it's what makes
Let
the
me
life
fast
go.
forward a bit.
Me.
I feel like they're sitting here with us.
Hold on.
You're organising a scrap of TikTok.
Hold on. I think we're getting to it here shortly. Hold on.
Oh,
It's a long video.
it's raining.
Right, so people care for different reasons.
Here we go. Hold on. So Cockapoo, don't come after me because you did say it.
Gonna drop down. Right.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes. I'm still a bit of a box virgin.
No, that's all right.
I'm gonna get my little one to bed. She's driving me nuts. Anyway, take care, everyone, and I will be back soon.
Bye, sweet.
Bye. Can you kick
So
me out
Cockapoo
somehow?
said she never said this, but I caught it in her live.
How'd you do it?
How's BD lost them the argument? What do you mean?
They said she lost.
So we did the chat.
The thing is, this is it. It's not about winning or losing. I think what you say and what people hear are two different things sometimes. Basically.
Ah, dear me.
Listen.
I think people get like really not scared, but just a little bit. Some people don't like confrontation or conflict, do they? I think people actually get worried about upsetting them or saying the wrong thing. So I think some people, I think they just rather just keep their mouth shut because they don't want to upset them because they know that the backlash is more damaging.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's sensible. If you can be a silent watcher, then you can have your opinions, keep them to yourself, move around unseen and not targeted. But if you are a strong woman, and that's anybody, if you're a strong woman and you're prepared to hold your ground and you're prepared to say, mean what you say, then, a lot of people don't like that, and it can be targeted, right? Because none of us are perfect, and the decisions we make and the choices that we have and the words that we use, you can be judged by it. You can be triggered. You can trigger people without even realising it, and or
I
meaning
don't want
to.
to miss it, so sorry for this part of it.
I'm just shocked that apparently I wasn't mentioned. I definitely was, yeah. So please don't lie. And secondly, Dave got so much more shit than anybody today.
He gets shit all the time, though, doesn't he?
He got so much more shit in these boxes today.
I don't want to fast forward it too much.
I saw him in a battle earlier, and he absolutely whooped
1 hour and 9 minutes.
It's
After
crazy.
1 hour and 9
It's
minutes.
at the end here. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I know.
Private say after 1 hour and 9 minutes. So forward.
But I'm just saying, if
It's almost at the end.
anybody could feel a certain way, it's Dave.
It's almost done here. Hold on.
He doesn't listen, so let her play.
Dave doing say things that are problematic. Yeah, actually. Does, other people? Yeah. Do I? 100%. So what?
She doesn't care if she's problematic.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on, yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, sweetheart, but have you got a Duracell going on?
Oh, sorry. I know what that is, yeah.
No, it's fine. I don't know what narrative people are going to... No, Leanne, no, it's not that, no. It wasn't even... my boundaries are still very much there. I'm just saying, I was just on about other stuff.
Hey, the spoons have entered the chat. We're in real trouble now. You know who the spoons are, don't you?
Yeah.
They've got their little secret.
I think a few of the spoons actually like me, believe it or not.
That can change in a heartbeat if Master says not.
Did you hear that? If Master
They
says
don't like me.
I don't really care anymore. Thank you, Keely.
I'm just trying to prove
Cockapoo
my
is on
point.
the rabbit.
It's at 1 hour 9 minutes.
Greek goddess.
We're almost
Yeah.
there. Hold on.
I don't need a rabbit, actually, to be fair.
Can I ask a question? Where has the fun gone from this app? I don't know, but let me know if you find it.
Hold on a second.
You're not allowed to have fun, right? Because if you laugh at the wrong thing, then you're in trouble. You know, woe is me. Let me just be a little victim for a while. I've got that sense of humour that is not me personally. I don't make other people laugh knowingly, but I like that humour that's right on the line of what is acceptable versus non-acceptable. I'm not apologising for it. That's the humour I like. You know, Ricky Gervais, you know, I love him. He can offend a whole room and he does it on purpose and I love it, right? So, you know.
Oh my God, I'm so tired, man. I don't even know whether I should do tomorrow. I'm fucking just getting sick of it.
Listen to what she said.
But the thing is, if you don't, then somebody else wins. So why wouldn't you?
But again, it's not, no one wins, do they?
I know, but the result that they want, they achieve it by basically silencing you and gagging you and making you feel uncomfortable about coming on.
So there you go. I don't know who would win, but as she said, I didn't. She never said that. She did say that.
Angie, can you recap, you know, the context of this video to the people?
Well, I've got no respect for Cockapoo, Miss J, Luke at all now. After these last few days, none at all.
Yeah, so Cockapoo attacked me in the comments when I mentioned that. She said, no, I never said that. You're lying, blah, blah, blah. And thank you, Karen, for finding that. And she did say that if Miss J did not go on the next day, you know who wins. I don't know who she means by who would win that spot if Miss J were not to go on at the 10 a.m. slot. But cocker shit, you just got caught because you can't fucking...
Well, I'm pleased, Angie, that you've called her out on it, to be honest, because she seems to go around this app and everyone says she's got this opinion and she's so nice and so lovely. Rubbish. All yesterday, there was going in and out of lives. Where are they all today?
Well, she popped her head in my comment. That's the most I've seen of Cockapoo in the past 2-3 days.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, Cockapoo,
she
hypnotizes you with a calming, nice voice, yeah? And then, like a snake, and then she bats you suddenly with just, you know.
And then she injects you with a venom.
Yeah.
I think Cockapoo, I did like her. I thought she was a nice lady, but I'm seeing now that she's just as, if not more venomous than Miss Fred.
Yeah.
There you go.
I agree.
She just hides it better.
Yeah.
That's it.
They all do.
Speaks nice, so she can, you know, hide it better and, yeah.
So thank you for that.
I'm pleased you've called her out, Angie. I'm pleased that there's somebody on the live now saying, you know, she has said something and the proof's there.
Yeah, because I heard her say it. I just screen record it. I couldn't screen record it quick enough because Miss J's clearly thinking, I don't want to do this. And she's going, oh, well, you have to. Because if you don't, you know who's going to win. Who's going to win? You said it. So you're after somebody that you don't want them to fill in that slot.
Why didn't she do it then?
I don't know.
Why didn't she fill in?
But my question is, who's going to win if Miss J would not have done, which she didn't do it, but who won? Who is she talking about? Who is she talking about?
Well, I'm thinking it's either you or EQ.
EQ doesn't come on, so it could be me.
Yeah.
Could be, possibly. Don't know. Could be, I don't know who else comes on. I don't know at that time. Mind you, it can't be me because at 10 a.m. It can't be me because at 10 a.m. it's 5 a.m. here and I'm not awake at that time. So it couldn't be me. I don't know.
Was she saying Zach then? Zach wins?
Maybe. They're all saying Zach? Possibly.
Zach doesn't want the slot.
So that whole crew, Torian, I don't know, or EQ doesn't come on though at 10 a.m. She doesn't.
That's what they're saying, Zach, no EQ.
Yeah, everybody's saying Zach.
Well, there
Zach
you
doesn't
go.
want it. He's quite happy doing the 7 o'clock slot.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So she did say it. So cockapoo, fuck off. You said it. Don't go in the comments and say it's a lie because I'm not going to put out a lie. So there you go. Thank you, Karen, again.
Well, someone's exposing cockapoo this evening.
Apparently at 7 o'clock, if anyone gets it, because I don't follow the person, just share it so I can.
Yeah, please share
I
the
don't.
live to Angie or to me or whoever. I don't know. One of us.
But just their lies. Like, I haven't seen cockapoo in 3 days anywhere, and then she pops up on a comment.
Yeah. All an hiding, aren't they?
So,
Call the one and only Lisa. She's doing the exposure on cockapoo. The one and only Lisa.
Do you know what, though? I quite like Luke, me. I don't know why, but...
Well, I did, but then the things these last few days that just turned me against him.
Has he said anything, then?
I'm not going to lie.
Luke come out and said anything.
When you don't come on, it speaks volumes, doesn't it?
I did like Luke, and I enjoyed going in his lives, to be honest. I did get banned once because of Martha, who doesn't like me, so as soon as I went in. And then Luke cleared that up, and I really appreciated it. And I went into his lives, and I did enjoy Luke. And I'm not going to say I hate Luke, because I don't. But the last live he did, I went in, again, no malice, nothing. And he just ragged the shit out of me. Oh, Canadian Angie's in here, and wait till your pockets, keep an eye on your bank account with EQ. And I didn't say a fucking word.
Wow.
Didn't say a word.
Yeah.
And then I was cam 2ing, but not him. I was cam 2ing because someone said he's going to talk about EQ. So I cam 2'd it in here, and Canadian Angie's you know how the trolls are. Canadian Angie's cam 2ing and just going on. And I'm like, okay, buddy, then I'm done. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't say anything about you, but I'm done with it at this point.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
what they
lucrative
do, don't they? They come and attack you. You've got to put a bit of a platform. They don't want you to have it.
Well, I don't know what this Lisa's got on cockapoo, but she says she's going to expose her full name and who she is because she broke her.
Oh, I cannot find this person. I can't find this, the only one, this Lisa Marie. I don't know.
As my gran used to say, it'll all come out in the wash.
Yeah.
It will. Good afternoon, everybody. Can I just mention, I was listening
find
to, I think it was Corrie that was on literally 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Martha.
You know, 80% of the country have had some form of depression, anxiety, ADHD or whatever, you know.
Even
that does not excuse anybody to speak like CLA did last night.
Yeah.
I was literally, I mean, I've been listening all, you know, the last 24 hours, and I even set my alarm for 10 to 10 this morning to make sure I was on here to watch EQ, because I knew, you know, I was sat there for the hour watching all the numbers going down and everything else, and then all this come out about CLA. You know, when is it all going to stop? I mean, does TikTok, do they just work? I know they have bots to watch certain lives, and it picks up certain words and you can get banned for saying certain things. But surely somebody must be at the top of the table, sat in that big black chair, raking in all this money, must notice something.
You just hit the nail on the head. It's the money. They don't care. It's the money.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, CLA, because she's bringing in, irrelevant of what we think, and we can whinge and whine and talk about ourselves, and we can have all our morals correct, but unfortunately there's a lot of people out there that like her. I mean, I think it was last night, Angie, on one of your live, and there was a few smiley faces, and one of your guests in the boxes tried to call them out. Come on, show yourself, explain why you're laughing, you know. They don't have the balls to come up.
Lisa Marie is in the chat. Lisa Marie, can you please? Where is she? Can you request the box, Lisa Marie?
See, money talks.
Yeah, but what were you saying about? What were you saying?
She's there, look. She's there. The one and only Lisa Marie.
Yeah, Steffi, what were you saying about Corey, though?
Well, I just can't understand her reasoning in trying, in her own roundabout way, trying to excuse because of its mental health. You know, I've been on citalopram and Prozac, and you know, I've had good months, good years, bad years, but I wouldn't dream of speaking like that, no matter how low you get. And then when you are low, you don't think about you
No,
start slagging off other people. You think about yourself. You feel sorry for
no,
yourself
that's
and your
not. Yeah,
family.
that's not an excuse. I agree. That's not an
Absolutely,
excuse.
no excuse whatsoever.
But I
And
think Corey was
The
saying
point
that she didn't
is, a
see the
lot of
video.
people have got a past, and a lot of people have got a hate past, but it shouldn't define who the person you are today.
absolutely,
But what was
absolutely.
Yeah.
Corey saying? You said Corey. So what was he saying about this situation?
I think she was on about the
I
lady that
meant
was in
Corey.
before.
You know, the
Yeah,
lady that was in the bottom box. Sorry,
Oh,
I've
okay,
said the
okay,
name
yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
yeah. I don't think she. Somebody asked her, "Did you see the video? What she's what CLA when she was live? Did you see the
Yeah,
video
and she
yesterday?"
hadn't seen
And she
it.
said
But
no.
even, yeah,
Yeah.
even if she hadn't seen it, you know, I hadn't seen it until obviously Angie's live. I heard Angie play the recording, and I'm sat here listening with just with my mouth open, thinking, how surely she's going to get arrested, and I'm going to wake up Sunday morning and see on the FYP CLA being arrested again, like we
Well,
did last time.
hopefully now, because Evil Queen reported it, didn't she?
Well,
So
on other chats and I think on here, she's been reported about 30 times. But will they act on it? How long does this sort of thing take?
I've reported her too.
They won't act on it because there's far too much money coming their way.
Well, you know, the
No,
resources
the
of
police
the
report.
police.
The police don't care about the money. They're going to act on the crime.
Absolutely, if they think it's
Well, I
worth it,
hope
yeah.
so.
And I
Yeah.
hope they do contact Evil
But there's so
Queen's
many.
right.
They probably inundated with crime from TikTok.
Yeah,
They're sick of it, I believe.
yeah. Well, our neighbours are sick of it. You know, all
Yeah.
our neighbours have put
The only
complaints
ones
in,
who
and
can do anything about it are TikTok themselves, really.
absolutely, you've just hit the nail on the head, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. But it's the money.
Yeah,
It's, you
exactly.
know,
To be fair, she
same
doesn't
with
even get
Exactly.
what she used to get, does she?
And that's
So I don't know
not
why
going
she's
to
still
happen, is
sat
it? They're
here.
not going to tone it down until they make as much money as they can.
well,
So
She's
you
getting
know,
too big for a
Posted it
boot.
on
I think
my.
it should be over 18. I don't think you should be allowed in till you're 18.
I
So
agree.
I have my settings for this room set at 18 plus, and I'm sure
Yeah,
there's some kids that come in here.
yeah. Well,
exactly.
I'm just going to say that there is ways around it. These kids, let's be
Yeah, you
honest.
can go. I can make an account now and I'll be on it in 5 minutes.
I'm 56, and some of these young kids can do things 10 times faster than I can,
Oh
and
yeah,
they
of
can get round it, and they know the algorithms. They know more than what we do.
course you
You know,
do.
they're not silly, are they?
Yeah. Sorry, Bella,
It's
did you
so
put
frustrating. Sorry.
Just put a fake date of birth in, and then you're
That's all
in.
they do, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, Bella, did you say the person doing the exposure on Cockapoo was in the chat?
Yeah, I just followed her. So,
I followed her
yeah,
too.
she's.
Me
Oh, share
too.
me. Well, you guys share me the live tonight, please.
I'll
Yeah,
share
I
it.
will.
Is she
And
still in there now?
she's doing it at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. tonight.
You said she's banned. Well, 7 o'clock. That's why.
Can someone share her at or put it in the comments?
I got it. I got her. I just followed her. I'm gonna share it to you later on.
But people, oh, you're here. Do you want to
Yeah.
come in the box, Lisa Marie?
I do wish that people, if they do off stuff, not wait for something else to happen. I wish
Yeah.
they'd just say it's from the off, because you've got people that think these are genuinely nice people, then you feel used and gutted.
Yeah, but sometimes
Oh,
people don't have.
okay.
They're frightened, aren't they? You know, of the backlash. But now there's a collective of information. They've got more backbone, and I don't say Lisa's got
No,
more
I
backbone,
understand
but
that,
there's
but if I
other
knew someone
people.
was a wrong un, I wouldn't be sat on here
Oh, I
and
totally agree
watching
with you.
everybody
Yeah,
else gift them.
yeah, I'd have gone to the
Lisa
police.
Marie, could you put your at in the account? Like, type it in because people are asking what's your username. She's in the chat right now. She can't go in the box till 7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, she's banned.
We can't
What
even
you
put it
been
because of
doing?
the box. Only Lisa Marie. Is that the at?
Yeah, it was the one and only Lisa Marie, wasn't it?
I think so. Cockapoo is in legal department. No one can see. You're just as deluded. What? Who cares if she's in a legal department? What she's doing is just as bad as the other person. Doesn't matter what she does. Oh, it's the one and only Lisa Marie. That's the account.
Like I said before I drop, I used to love watching CLA. About a year and a half ago, I thought she was funny. I loved watching her. But then she just turned into this vile person that hates the world and takes everything. I mean, I had to stop watching her because of the vile things she was saying, but also because I was getting affected. And I was like even screaming at my own phone. I was thinking, what the hell?
Do you not remember though, round about Christmas time, she had a real rant saying, you know, I don't care about you, I don't get any gifts anymore, and I don't get this anymore, and you lot don't think anything of me and that, because all the gifts have gone down. I think the last 3 months, 4 months, she's gone down at 90 miles an hour, not just having a bad day or depressed or, you know, she seriously, she does. She needs locking up again. She
But
really
there's
does.
people out there wanting and willing to help her go up the leaderboard.
Oh, I
Then
know.
she'd go and do the most outrageous and say the most outrageous things and vile stuff. And then she wonders why people don't want to do it.
Yeah.
People on this app that can sing, dance, and they do all sorts of things. And, you know, there's people that will.
I love a good old debate, me. I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I live for, a good old debate. I mean, I'm no good at singing and all that lot, but I am good at a debate.
I was gardening last week, listening to Angie. I have my little ear pod in, and I'm in the garden, in and out the house, just listening to Angie's. And that was the day where you were talking about grief. I think I did get into the box that day because I lost my dad last December, and it really helped me. And I think your lives, Angie, you know, it's a breath of fresh air for me.
Like,
it really has.
CLA could have gone a different route because she knew about DMV and everything like that. She could have spoke to people and helped
Use
them
that
people.
to her advantage.
Yes, she could have, but she hasn't. Or she must have deserved it. I mean, who
she could have had her own chat show with it, you know.
Exactly.
Hiya, can I quickly say something? Sorry.
Oh, you've got a nice voice.
Thank you. I don't normally get that. I was just, right, the whole CLA thing, right, do you know what is worrying for me is, well, not worrying, but concerning, the fact that young people watch her, and can you imagine they're thinking about coming out or thinking, you know, I don't know, you know how teenagers go through thinking whatever they want to be or whatever, and she comes out with that most vile shit. And then people think, them kids are going to think, I'm not going to come out if this is the way the world is. She's an influencer to them. She's got all these followers, all these people watching her. So them young kids are going to be now thinking, well, why should I come out to take all this torrent of abuse? If someone like this big creator, because these kids don't know that it's just TikTok and whatever. They think she's amazing and she's a fucking celebrity when she's not. And they've got to listen to that. Like, I don't, it's just...
I know what you're saying.
It's really bad. Like, I'm bent and I don't give a shit about all that stuff, me. But I know for the younger ones, it's a bit harder.
Especially...
But why should you? Because you're just you.
No,
no labels, you're
my
just you.
sexuality's 1% of who I am. Like, that's nothing.
100%.
It's
You're probably
1%.
the nicest bloke in the world.
But I just think, I don't worry for people like me. We've known it all our lives. People who are like in my 30s and stuff, we've had shit. We know whatever. But it's just worrying for that younger generation who are watching her, who are really, really impressionable and think she is some sort of like star celebrity, as she keeps saying she is. And then can you imagine them going home, sitting in the room at night thinking, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to come out now.
But can I just say I had a thought as well. On the other hand, is kids who's watching her, also who is straight, now are they going to be bullying kids who might be gay or who might want to say something that they like, you know, the same sex and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Now they're going to be bullies because that's what she's putting in their heads. she's saying that's okay to do that. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, thank God for people like yourself that's just come up and said that, because at least they've got people that they can talk to.
Yeah, and I
People on the
wanted to
app
say
that
that
can
as
tell and
well.
say she's sad, she's wrong, she don't know nothing.
I wanted to say that as well. Look, kids or whoever, young people, whatever, don't listen to that woman. That is 1% of society who think like that. And she's fallen off the app. She's devastated. And this is her trying to just hit out at anybody and anything because she's fallen off and she's not making the same money. So what she wants to do now is hurt people. She hasn't, it doesn't hurt my feelings, honestly, it doesn't. But you've got to think of the younger generation, and that's a lot of her audience.
Even if she upsets a couple of people, it's, too many.
It's disgraceful, what I just kind of think of, when I was younger, I was coming out a big thing, and I couldn't imagine listening to that rant, and then I think I would have run away and hid and thought, I'm never going to do it. This is terrifying if this is how society thinks of me.
Exactly.
But
people can be ashamed of who they are, and there shouldn't be that. Everyone's equal, everyone's the same, and nothing defines you as a person. You are who you are, and that's it.
Of course, and
he's a good person.
Exactly, and if it has if somebody has who's on their journey, who's finding themselves and finding out who they are, has been unfortunate enough to hear that live, please listen to me and know that that is not how people think. This is a very, very twisted lady who is not getting money anymore, has lost whatever it was, clout they call it, on here, and isn't getting money, and she's a bitter, twisted, nasty person, and that is not how most people think. You will encounter them kind of people, but they're very few and far between.
Yes, very well said.
It's that. Well done.
Angie, play the video I've just sent you.
I'm on the other phone. Thank you so much for saying that, Mr. Exposed, because that is very true.
It might be important. Another one of CLA.
Is this recent?
Yeah.
Well, here we go again. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's in the video, but...
Just chatting about the...
So this isn't, I guess, I don't know. Here she goes.
Darling, you're the ones that are all messed up, sweetheart. So there's nothing wrong with me, darling. I believe in the Bible, darling. I believe in God, darling. Do you understand? I'll go sit down with the priest, darling, or whoever, darling, and he'll say that what I'm saying is the truth, darling. You're confused. No one's confused, darling. You're all confused, darling. Maybe you're taking too many drugs, darling, or whatever it is that you're on these days. Balloons, God knows what it is.
Trying to get what she's looking for is Muslim gifters.
I'll sit down with a nun. All right, I'll go sit down with a nun. We'll see what she's got to say, darling. I don't think she's going to be wanting to be around any men, darling. And yeah, she wouldn't care less about you lot, darling. She think you're always the devil. Yes or no?
I guess trigger warning, because I don't know what she's going to say.
Do you want me to ask Alexa? We can bring Alexa here. Alexa. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's ask some questions.
Wow.
Alexa, pause. We'll ask some questions. Okay. Alexa, in the Bible, does it say that two men should get married?
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Wow.
Got questions. In passages that contain instructions regarding marriage, such as 1 Corinthians 7:2-16 and Ephesians 5:23-33, the Bible clearly identifies marriage as being between a man and a woman.
And that's all it says, though. She's very twisted in that passage.
Bible, getting married is between a man and a woman, not two men. That is the Bible, and that's what it says. It says that, you shouldn't be banging in back doors, and you shouldn't eat bacon sandwiches, and you shouldn't do all these things that are not good for you, like drinking
all that alcohol.
Oh, like she doesn't do
Does she mean the drugs she smokes on a daily basis?
In the Bible, does it forbid a man being with a man?
She just asked the same fucking
I
question.
don't have an answer for that. Alexa, in the Bible, what does it say about relationships? The men from repeaterplay.com. The Bible condemns deception and encourages honesty, trust, and forgiveness in all relationships.
She's so
Go on,
thick.
Alexa. That was a brilliant answer.
Again, I've never heard this, so trigger warning.
Alexa, is homosexuality forbidden in the Bible?
Here we go.
That is right on. Alexa, what is the rules about homosexuality in the Bible?
It's disgusting.
To be honest, I don't want to hear her anymore. She's just making me sick.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Guys, right? Look,
Even
like,
Alexa don't want to
because
answer
she's-
her.
Because she's fallen off, right? This is my theory anyway. I might be wrong, but I think she's trying to go for the extreme people in this country who don't agree with gays and stuff, and she wants them to start gifting her. But that's not going to work. It's really not. I can see what she's up to. She's trying to go for that anti, like, you know, there's a big group of people who don't like homosexuals in this country. They're not massive, but she's thinking that these like sheikhs and stuff are going to start gifting her because she's condemning homosexuality. Not going to happen, love. She's just so deluded, it's unreal. I think she actually...
I'm sure she's bisexual. I'm sure she said on her live that she's been with a woman.
Yeah, she was. Nothing she says is even...
It doesn't make any sense, and she like literally is just talking absolute like waffle.
I mean, it's not even just about that. I mean, whenever she speaks about whatever profession she's got, she's a chef, she's a hairdresser, she's a lawyer, she is a manager, she is on all of the things. I mean, whatever she says is not valid at all. I mean, the fact is that the words she's spitting out like a snake can be hurtful. So she doesn't understand how hurtful the words can be, right? So that's what I was saying before, why TikTok is not reacting to stuff like that. Everybody's watching her. She's spitting wherever she wants to be, spitting out and that. And nobody said anything. And people, unfortunately, they just laugh at her. And she thinks that's okay because if people laugh, people will be following her. If people will be following her, people will be gifting her as well. That's why she's doing it. I think she's playing all everybody up. Do you know what I mean? And that needs to stop. We need to somehow get rid of her off TikTok. She's toxic.
And I think she's done such extreme things. She's now like out of extremeness, so she's going to the next level, like trying to shock value. But this is not shock value anymore. This is just pure hatred, and it's just disgraceful. It's disgusting.
Yeah. She's literally trying to use the Bible as an excuse for what she said yesterday. Because she was saying freedom of speech.
You'd think that she was quoting some book that was wrote last week. Like,
exactly.
Gosh.
It's a low blow that turning to Alexa and the Bible.
I know,
Like
can you
Mr.
imagine? Yeah, your reference points in that.
Yeah, Mr. Exposed UK said it very correctly about the younger people or whoever's listening that would like to come out, but now here's that.
Yeah, it's frightening for them. Like, people like me and who are a bit older, we've took it for, I've took it, that sounds rude. I mean, like, we've took abuse and stuff, and we're used to it, and it bounces off me. I couldn't care less. But I worry for younger people because I know it's a difficult process when you're coming out. It's awful. People might not think it is, but it's hard. It's not the hardest.
But who is she to say? Like yourself, you are gay, so you know how that feels. That's your experience.
Yeah.
Who is she to say?
Well, it's like she thinks her feelings are more valid and her opinion's more valid, but she's not. She's just a wreck who has got
She's
nothing
like a sad
but TikTok.
older lady that has just reaching out.
But them young'uns are just, because I know she's got a young audience, I know young people gift her, and I can imagine them sitting there just thinking, is this what I'm going to face when I come out? You know, they are
I mean,
impressed by this woman for some reason. She's got all these, people watching. I know
It will
people
be
watch.
terrifying for them. It will be absolutely terrifying
Yeah,
for them, and that's why people committing. I don't want to say it, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
It's sad. It's wrong, and that's why kids haven't got any support from somebody who they think it's like you said before, celebrity or somebody like
Yeah,
that, which is not. They think whatever she said is right, and I'm not going to come out because if I will, I'm going to get all this hatred.
of course. And it must be terrifying listening to that rant. And she was actually engaging with some of the comments as well, which I take it was people who were trying to say, like, they were bi or whatever. And she's like just ripping into them, like, keep away from our lives. People, for God's sake, don't go over there. Just black her
well,
out.
about
Like,
2 weeks ago, it was against Georgia, wasn't it? Being lesbian. She said that about to her, and then doesn't she go on with Spritey Jack and shopping with Dan? I mean, aren't they both gay?
shopping with Dan was on with her the other night.
What happened with shopping with Dan? Sorry.
Dan was on with her this morning.
Like,
I
what was
mean,
the argument?
crazy.
Thing
And he's
is,
a sufferer.
when she does the battles with them, it's the money, isn't she? She doesn't care who she's with or who she hurts. But
That's what
correct
it
me if
is.
I'm wrong, Mister Exposed. Obviously, you're gay.
Yeah.
To you and everything, but do you think the hardest thing for one of these young people to come and speak to their parents or their guardian, and
Hmm.
at the age of 17, 18, they are thinking, right, I want to come out now, and the first thing they've got to do is that first hurdle. That's the
Yes.
worst step. Now
It's the
yeah.
there's the worst bit, yeah.
So with her being the way she is, they're probably thinking, oh God, if that's how the world's going to see me,
Oh, is that how my mum's going to react? Like, they don't.
absolutely,
That's the biggest fear for me, and can you? I just can't imagine, because I know, like, when I was that age, and you just go, your head's battered, you're not sure what's going on. You're like, why? Oh, can't I just be normal? And it's horrible.
But you are normal.
I know, but at the time, you're like, just.
Well, that's what kids think, don't they? That's what
Yeah,
they think. That's what
your
they've got in their heads.
mentality is, like, I just want to be like everyone else. I don't want any of this. Like, it's too much. And then to hear that must just be devastating. It must be awful. And I hope, like, and pray that any of the kids who are watching or listening now or whatever, or listen to somebody else and know that that is like 1% of the population. That is not how the general consensus of how people think about gay people. Not my experience anyway. I've been very blessed throughout life, and I haven't had a lot of abuse and stuff. So, but I've had a little bit, at school and stuff. But it's frightening. It's just frightening. I don't know what else to say really, apart from I just hope and pray that them kids don't think that is the way people think, because it's not. It's just a very old lady who's fallen off the app and is hitting out at everybody because she's hurting because she's not getting any money, so she wants everyone to feel as shit as her.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Sikh. She's got a few followers from over the east of the of the world, and she does. She wants their money. She wants to make their beliefs.
Oh, she does. She
not to eat
believes.
bacon and all this crap.
She believes by being extremist like that is going to bring in the big gifters from like sheikhs and all that stuff. She is really, like, I don't know where her mind's at. I don't know what
She's delusional. She's absolutely delusional.
But that's what she's doing. She thinks by going, like, seeing the bacon stuff and all that, she's going to tap into that extremist kind of behaviour. And it's not going to happen, love. I'm sorry, like, because they couldn't give a toss about you. And that's, like, she's not well.
I don't think she even realises that people are laughing at her, not with her.
Exactly.
I think that's the.
I feel sorry. I mean, look at that lady that served her a hot coffee the other day.
That was ridiculous.
Because it was hot. Well, you blow it. You know, you say that to a 6-year-old child, just take your time and blow it, you know. You don't kick off the way she starts shouting in the street, I'm bipolar, darling.
When she wants to be.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
she wants to,
Exactly. Whenever she chooses to be.
turns
Yeah.
viewers
it
have
off
gone
and on.
down.
Health problems come in
And
handy, don't they?
when you say most people, like with bipolar or ADHD, don't mention it. You're
Absolutely.
embarrassed.
You'll find that people with that
And they don't
will
realise
tell you
they've got it.
themselves that they get themselves treated for that, and they're nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Evil Queen did say the time she stays with her, she doesn't take her medication for her bipolar.
Yeah.
She is prescribed it, but she won't take it.
She makes me laugh when she said the tax man's coming, and what she's going to do is going to play on a mental health. I thought, you're telling us that you know is coming.
Yeah.
But you're going to play on that.
Yeah. That's exactly what she's saying. I mean,
Well, basically, she's opening the gift as
that's how delusional she is.
Well, the thing is, she doesn't realise that if somebody say the tax man, who knocked her door, let's say that happens, and somebody like show them the video when she said that. I mean, that literally going to fall apart before it even started because she exposed it herself.
She's just a turnip.
Well, with somebody with mental health issues that really struggles on a day-to-day basis, knows themselves that it's very hard. And you won't be on TikTok 24/7 slating everybody. I mean, she's just
Can't
not
you? And the
normal.
bitterness coming out of her, it seeps from every pore. Like you've got to remember, she sits alone, she's screaming into her phone all day. She has no life. She might have a little bit of money or whatever, but on the grand scheme of things, what is she? What is her life? It's
She hasn't got anybody.
She goes to Gucci for a headscarf, but she goes to Primark for her clothes.
It's like it's
Selfridges for a coffee.